Hello everybody, it's Andy and Sandra from the SA Survival.
Hi everyone.
Well, we took a plunge and we got rid of the Jeep Grand Cherokee 3-litre diesel, which we thoroughly enjoyed the diesel and the torque, but a chance came up that was too good to be true and we bought a new vehicle. What did we buy, Sandra?
We bought a Ford 150.
And we are super stoked about it.
It was a nice Christmas present though.
Yeah, so it does everything we want and it's been proven. We've had it since November and from here we've been able to do some testing and how much we like it. It's a 2018 and the reason why is because for the 2018 what they did is they changed the selector for the transmission. It's had the same as the 2017 but they added rain, snow, tow haul, eco, normal and sport mode. So we've been able to try them out with the various trailers that we have and love it. Short bed Super Crew FX4. So short bed being 5.5 feet, Super Crew having loads of room inside, and this video is a video just to show you the modifications we've done to it. Why a Ford? I'm a big Ford fan, always have been, and the pickup truck seemed to work. There's a lot of neat little features in it that I really like. Some highlights. What do we have? We have solar shower, 270-degree awning, LED light bar. On this side, element ramps. On this side, element ramps. The VHF, UHF antenna mounted up. 2 high beam LEDs, 2 fog light LEDs, and going on the inside, this is the conventional XLT layout. Huge inside. I love this thing. Massive. So mounted Garmin InReach GPS, knife with my sporks. We have up here the ICOM IC 2720 dual band UHF VHF antenna, backup camera for the trailers, mount for the mini iPad that connects to the InReach, and other than that everything else is stock. Now, the big thing that we were really interested in was if you watch the dash, there's a button on the selector. I can go from normal, tow haul, snow wet, eco, sport, and these drive modes are selected from this little shifter button here. So that's been one of the godsends that we really liked and we really enjoyed. The room is huge. An adult can sit back there and not even touch the front seats. Grab and go bags, one either side. I'll have a look. So, grab and go bags, emergency kits, get out of both sides. On this one we have a bottle holder, and on this one we also have a bottle holder. That's water for both of us. Cup holders hold coffee, tea for us, and we sometimes needed extra for water. My knife, I've got a spare raincoat, a neck for drafty necks. I have a neck warmer. We've even added the mod for the back seats to come down. Behind here, FSR LED, FSR tripod. Yes, my boots are in there as well. And on the other side, it's the jack for the truck itself. So we got 4 high, 4 low, 2 high, I have the backup trailer, and I have the trailer brakes. So we just add my microphone to the ham radio, and I got the hook just up here, and from there when we're off on the road we can talk to everybody. If not, it's just kept in the glove box out of the way. One other thing I did is I took the Foxwing style 270 awning off the off-road trailer, and I mounted it to a ladder rack, which is just here, simple ladder rack, and mounted 2 extension brackets because I didn't want to cut anything just yet to get it over the height of the ladder rack. And from there mounted the awning, and from underneath stands by one pole. Goes around the truck, so it covers the tailgate. As you can see it goes over our solar shower. So it could have 2 poles, but I've eliminated this pole by resting it on here, and there is this red strap that keeps it taut. It's not very taut right now because I've just deployed it, so you can see. What I also did was modify and make some brackets right here and put 2 hooks on, and used trailer hitch pins, one with a lock, one with a quick release, to add our element ramps. So our element ramps are attached securely, so they can't be stolen, to the ladder rack. And you can see on the other side here, the mounting plate right there and a mounting plate right here. This also has a hitch pin lock on it, and on the other side we have a hitch pin with a quick release. And again, you can see the mounts, how I mounted them to the ladder rack. We also reinstalled the solar shower, and I'm going to walk around the other side, show you in a minute, but we extended it. I also reused my 26-inch LED light bar, which I am yet to wire up, but I'm going to wire it up to my bed lights so I can turn them on when I'm looking at camp. I need an extra little bit of light. And also I mounted the 42-inch LED light bar to the top of the roof rack for when we're off-road. So solar shower right here. This is the one that we used before on the previous Jeep, but now I actually, you can see the extension piece right there. So I added from there to there 2.5 feet. I found the original pipe. This is now 6.5 feet long, and we've increased the water capacity from 10 liters to now 20 liters, and it's going to work perfectly. And I mounted that to the very top of the ladder rack with hose clamps, which are held securely. You can see the 42-inch light bar at the front for off-road use. You can see the element ramps on the side, and this strap is just hooked up right here, and it keeps the awning taut. So we stand back. Perfectly. We had it out this weekend. It covered the off-road trailer box at the back. Inside, what I did is I drilled a couple of holes and mounted a shovel on the driver's side, and on the passenger side I mounted a pickaxe handle. I've got my machete, so pickaxe handle, my machete, and the pickaxe itself, and that's just for drainage when we're at camp. This bag here has the hose and the shower nozzle to go on the top solar shower. And then at the very back, I've got some toolboxes, some with special tools that I need, straps, emergency stuff like food, water, so like an emergency evac box if we ever get into a problem. And then tarps, peg bag, and there's a topper for the awning in there, and a simple come along in the brown box. So this is the fridge setup for when we're touring greater than a weekend. Back seat is flipped up. I can get the 65DZ in the middle, and what I do is I run evenings with a 12-volt battery. It gets a little bit complicated here because I use my brains. This is a 110 400 watt inverter, which is going to plug into a battery charger, and this is the 12-volt cigar lighter. While we're driving, the 110 is going to charge this battery up via these clamps, and then the alligator clips here and here, they're going to charge the fridge with the cigar lighter in the evenings. And the reason why we can't charge from here in the evenings is because it has an intelligent alternator and an intelligent battery system, which means roughly after 30 minutes there is no power to this cigar lighter. So then I take this out and I'm going to switch it to my cigar lighter right here, and then from there we can run this for, you know, up to about 4 days on this battery quite easily, around -3, 4, 5 degrees. And then from there, when we start driving again, I take it out of here, re-plug it into here. This is always connected, and it's going to activate my battery charger, 2 amp battery charger, and from there it'll trickle charge this guy while we're on the road for a good 8 hours. Now we're going to have a look at the other side where the battery charger is. So this is the little battery charger we've got. You can see right there it says we are charging. Sorry, it says charged. I had the fridge running for 2 days, so we were draining from this battery, and we were running -3 degrees. And as you can see, this is just an insulated cover that we've got going on here, and the fridge is connected. Looking at it from the aerial shot, I'm not sure if it works. Probably not. So again, we can take this out of here and we plug these two together, and we show you now it's still powered up, so it's running now off the battery. And then this guy, again, the inverter we turned off roughly after 30 minutes of the ignition being off, so this will actually get turned off, and plus it's only a small LED, so it's not going to affect it. If we go down to here, the positive solidly connected to the battery charger, the negative solidly connected to the battery charger, and then these alligator clips with thick wires that go into this. It's a 15 amp fused cigar lighter, and that's for evening operation. Again, when we drive, we charge the fridge while driving from the 12 volt, but we charge the battery from the 400 watt inverter, charges this guy up. So I really wanted to look at getting a DC-DC converter. They sounded like the best thing to do, $300–400 onwards. And I'm trying to think, how can I make this system work? And having a 2 amp trickle charger, and I'm going to test this for a period of time to see if it's good enough to keep this battery charged, but I believe it will, because we're probably only going to be in place for probably 2 nights maximum anyway before we start driving again, and our drives are consistently 5 hours long. So from there, you know, inverter's going to charge the battery, car is going to charge the fridge, and when we get to camp, the battery's going to charge the fridge, and the 12 volt cigar and the 400 watt inverter will be turned off with the car's intelligent battery system. So all in all, I think I found a simple solution to a very probably expensive fix. But now, what's a battery charger? This style of battery charger on special is probably $40. The cabling we already had, a battery I had kicking around, and it gives us the chance to run the main fridge while we're driving on vacation. There is a gap between here and the center console, which I put our first aid kit. It does cover the terminals, which is good, so nothing can strike across both of them. And then there'll be a pillow right here for Bella, where she sort of sits. She lies across the fridge and the pillows with her harness on into her seatbelt, and she can't slide forward. Excuse me. Very easy to access the fridge once the bag and the pillow is in. Just lift it in, and then I have access to the fridge, and it keeps everything cold. I'd also like to show you another idea that I came up with, and that is how to use this really huge center armrest closet. And I was looking into fridges and if I could make a fridge and all that sort of thing, but I'm like, you know what, we got the 65DZ that's in the back. We have in the off-road trailer Oasis One, we have a 35 Dominic in there as well. But if we're driving, I just want like a cold bottle of water or a sandwich or munchies, like, you know, cheese and crackers and salami, stuff like that. How do I keep stuff local to us, easy to reach without having to move Bella off the fridge and, you know, keep kneeling over the front seat to go to the back seat to open up the fridge to get stuff out of there? So we came up with a cooler. This cooler is 12 inches, 9 inches by 9 inches, and it fits in the center armrest. And I can even put the knick-knack tray, as long as it's in the center, and it's secure and it's lockable. So what is it? It is a conventional hard-sided, like a sandwich bag. So it's got a plastic bin inside, and then we have a couple of these freezer packs, and we've got 4 of these, so we can rotate 2 inside of here, and when they cool down or warm up in the evening, switch them out in the 65DZ for 2 fresh packs, put our next day's foods and snacks in here that we want to keep cool, and we can put them in the center armrest. With the lid done up, it sits inside just like that. And to access anything, it's got a little flap here, and you can open up and you can take whatever you want without having to unzip the zipper. I thought it was a cool idea. I like it. We've utilized it a couple of times, and it's working well, just with a couple of ice packs. And again, with having the 2 fridges, when we convert the 65DZ into a dual zone and we've got a freezer on board, we can freeze the ice packs, rotate them out daily, and have our snacks. It was a thumbs up. Anyway, I was really happy with it, and yeah, leave us some comments, tell us what you think. It's a huge armrest. There's a lot of space, wasted space. By the time you put a couple of things in there to secure, you know, a handheld UHF radio for when we're trying to back up and stuff, maybe my Garmin InReach just to keep it safe when we're you know, go out visiting things, and just for the trinket tray, just this pile of junk right here that's essential for when we travel. It all fits in and it's lockable, and we utilize all the space now. So again, give us some comments, tell us what you think. Well, I hope you enjoyed the quick walk around of the F-150. We are in the process of upgrading the tires off of the Oasis One. She is losing the 33s, mud terrains from BF Goodrich, and we are going to put General Tires, new General Tire ATX. We're going to lower them down to 30 inch by 9.5 by 15. I'm going to give you one last walk around of Fred. I've closed the awning up. The ladder racks did look tall, but by the time I added the light bar, which I needed to have a little bit lower than the bar itself, so that I could still use them to put kayaks on a roof box if needed. Fred also has a tonneau cover, and that was one issue that we had to deal with regards to a ladder rack that could conform, and I had to modify that. So what did I do there? As you can see, there's the tonneau cover, and from here this piece actually would be an L bracket and it would go inside of the tonneau cover. So I cut all four off of here, and those brackets are what I used to create, these are the leftovers, these hooks. As you can see, how about we go this way, the brackets here. So this drilled a hole for the hitch lock, U-bolts, and then it's a thick steel so they're not going to bend, and yeah, they hold the max tracks really, the element ramps really well. But that was the only way to mount this to the truck. Are they sturdy? Well, having the crossbar here and then the awning that goes across and the solar shower, it gives us 4 points. A little squeak because it's all bolted together, and from there it really does work. So looking at it all put away, okay, we'll have a look at the back. There we go. Looks pretty cool, and we still get the full use of the bed if we want it, and full use of the tonneau cover. This light, I did say, is not wired up yet. It is going to go down to a switch right here, which turns on the LED bed lights. That can be switched on from the truck cab or from here. So when these lights are on, I'm hoping that that LED will be coming on as well. So that'll be a good camp light. Again, I had to raise this bar because of the piece I didn't want to cut off yet. And as you can see, the LED light bar actually drops below sort of this bar here, and that was done on purpose, purely so that I can still use the racks. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that with the light. Thank you very much for watching this post. We'll get some more content out to you guys this year as we carry on forward. Just a hint, 2019, and the reason why we bought this truck is we are off to Alaska, short trip, and we're in the planning phases of getting that all done, and that's very exciting for us. There's a couple of us going up, and we're going to take Oasis One with us, and that's why we sort of wanted to take the truck, and also for the truck to tow the bigger trailer. So thanks again. Please watch and subscribe. Survive to be alive.